I think I'm all good now. Okay, I have research to do, and is this even physics research? Technically it is. We're taking econometrics principles and we're applying it to physical concepts. Specifically, how do you even pronounce that? Seismic activity, but there's another word for it. It's like seismicity or something like that. Seismic activity, and if we get there, wind turbines. The problem is me. I'm the problem because it's May 19th and I told my supervisor I would have this done by the end of the month. I've got nothing. So that's what we're gonna do today, basically, in a nutshell. I have a lot of papers to read. Oh wow, I just exposed the messages. That's kind of fire. But it doesn't matter. I have some papers to read. Yeah. Okay, my goal here, I don't even know what my freaking goal is. Okay, this is great. This is literally all about, this is what research is all about. You literally have no clue what you're doing. Okay, so we're gonna work with seismicity data, and we're gonna do X, Y, and Z for this model. Fractional integration. I have no freaking clue what that is. Oh, wait, that doesn't sound bad. Wait, fractional integration, is that just basically, oh, wait, oh, never mind. I know what this is. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Long memory, we would extend the econometric models. I think this is literally the paper I'm looking at right now, right? Okay, he said the first 3 pages. 1, 2, 3, or the first 3 pages of the methodology, or the first 3 pages in general? Oh, okay. So, there's gonna be a lot to do. It's fine. I have until like 2 p.m. So I think it'll be good. Then there are 2 working papers showing a recent method we could try for earthquake data. So we need to go look at these 2 papers. This one and this one. So let's go ahead and put these in a new group, and we'll call this methods to obtain EQ data. Remind me in like 5 minutes that EQ means earthquake, because I'll forget. That's that. Those are the 2 working papers, and then I need to get time series data on earthquakes. Mind you, I'm literally a month I'm a month behind on doing this, so I have to make significant I gotta make significant progress by the end of today. I need to send this email to him by the end of today. Luckily, he probably doesn't even have YouTube, so he's probably never gonna see this. But yeah, I need to make significant progress and have something to present him in his email by today. And I need to email some of the best seismic labs in the nation and ask them, how the frick do we do this? Because that's important too. Seismic labs in the USA. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Of course, Berkeley has one. Maybe, should we go to the best of the best seismic labs and then kind of filter it from there? Berkeley, Caltech, let me think. It's pretty much going to be everybody on the West Coast will probably have one. Nevada, Reno, yeah. UCLA should have one, or they should, but I feel like it's more to the left and up. Do you think the Lobos have one? You think UNLV has one? I think they would. Okay. And this is gonna go in a group called seismic. Okay. Good, so now we have seismic labs, and then this is gonna go in a group called EQ data. Time series. EQ time series data. Change the color, it's gonna bother me. Yeah. Okay. Now I need some book that's gonna help me figure out what the hell I'm doing. I could have sworn I have a time series analysis book in R, don't I? Somebody should. Time series analysis. If I could type, I'd be dangerous. Yeah, time series analysis and its applications. Okay, let's get to work. All right, let's see what I can do in. Gosh, I'm so behind. All right, let's see what I can get done in 3 hours. Okay. The fact that I already had this is so funny. Okay. Now we're good. we'll go through this book as we see fit, and I will put all of my notes in a, what did I use? Our last research project, I think we used Microsoft, so I'm gonna put this all in a Word document. Yeah, wait, let me make sure. Let me email him. All right, I sent the email. So there's literally no turning back down. Now I have to get this shit done. Have to. There's no turning back. I could have just forgotten about it, but no, I can't. Okay. Time to lock in. Okay, let's see how we'll do this. Oh boy. What the hell is this? What the hell? Yeah, but see, if I'm being honest, is this possible with an earthquake or any type of, it's not really an earthquake, it's any type of seismic activity, underground seismic activity that we're looking at. Seismic activity inherently is unpredictable. But what we're trying to do is figure out the patterns, if one exists. What's the answer gonna look like, if there is an answer? Maybe we can prove through data. Maybe we prove through analysis. Like, okay, if it's already known that, like for instance, we know that people start wearing shorts during the summertime. We basically will prove through data that it gets hotter in the summer. Therefore, people start wearing shorts more when it's hot outside. I think kind of doing the same thing with seismic activity is, what time of year are the plates moving the most? It's gotta be when it's hot. I mean, like, it's gotta be when it's hot and or in a hot place. I think that's why Nevada, California, places like that. But then why does Texas has to have earthquakes, but they don't have earthquakes as much as Nevada and California. But why is that? Is it that Texas is hot purely because of weather, whereas Nevada is hot under and above ground? Natural geological fault and induced seismicity from oil and gas. Oh, that's right. There's other. Okay. More so West Texas and the Panhandle. In certain parts of North Texas. And now the earthquakes in Texas are becoming stronger and more common. Okay. So then, should we look into an area where it's very common to have seismic activity first and then try to apply it to somewhere else? I don't know. Let me get this together. How do I want to... I could just put this in a LaTeX format, but I wonder what does Sabi use for his... What did he use? Because I know when I write in LaTeX, I use VS Code, but knowing him, he probably writes in the terminal. He's so cracked. He probably writes in the terminal. Hold on. Is that possible? Maybe I just make this as basic as possible. Yeah, maybe I just make this as basic as possible. It'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Let me just go with something like, like this. Skibbity toilet. Alright. Long memory dynamics and seismicity time series. Technically, he's associated with Mercer. Let me stop. This doesn't even matter. Like what? All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Boom, boom. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Why do they all look like this? They all look the same. Or is it just me? They literally all look the same. Reset the default. This in the middle. Oh, let me save this. Call this long memory series. Sabi, Aspen, or let me do this alphabetically. Aspen J, Sabi B. Or what's it called? This is called like something, some type of case and whatever, it doesn't even matter, whatever. Boom. I have to save this with him. Share this, whatever, man. Yeah, we don't really care about this. I'm gonna do this the same way I've done this with my other professor. Cover page? No, it's fine. Where's the horizontal line? Am I tripping? Isn't there a way for me to do that? To put a horizontal line? That's what I like to do. I don't want to just put a whole bunch of underscores. I feel like that's so poopy. Okay, thank you. Today is okay, and I don't like this. Single, please. Hello? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna do background and motivation yet. Actually, I will do background motivation. Boom, 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 boom. Research diary segment. Oh, document. and this is what I've done today. Are you kidding me? Wait, why is this like this? Oh, it's still single? Why does it look like that? Spacing, can I? Oh, bro, hell no. 0 spacing, please. Can I just select everything? My God. Thank you, because I don't like spacing for real. Okay. Thank you. Make it a bit bigger. Okay. Make it a bit bigger, put it in the middle. And I'll make it like that. Okay, research project exploring. What the frick? Okay. Okay. Abstract / project. Basic project summary. I think I'll put this as 1 for when I get there. And I want this to be, no, I want this to be like this. Okay, and then after this, we're gonna get into, background, and motivation for this project. And then let me put the sub questions they have here. Why, size, unicity. Okay. These are also some good questions for me to be able to answer. Oops. And then I'll have a research question / direction. Oh, wait. Bruh. Oi. Why does this keep moving? Alright. I guess because that makes sense. I'm gonna shut up. Alright, research question / the direction I want to take this in. I also have some supporting questions too, though. As in the ones I just asked like 5 minutes ago to myself. Main core. Maybe this should not be here. Yeah. And then it should be, or should it? Yeah, I think it actually should. I was on the right path. Boom, blah, blah. And then it should be my supporting questions. Blah, blah. Okay, and then now it's the literature. I don't even know what the frick theoretical foundation is about to be. I guess that's gonna be the models we're gonna use. I'm really gonna have to lock in. Dude, this headband is killing my head. I'm really gonna have to lock in with this research project and really understand what like the mathematical terms mean. Sabi sees that stuff as like ABCs, but yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have score-driven models. Wow. Long memory. If I could type, I'd be dangerous. And time series. I probably need to read a lot of these papers, like in this order, in this succession. Long memory and time series, then in financial econometrics, which that's the paper we just published. I just published a paper in financial econometrics on long memory, like in volatility, returns, financial markets. So that I actually understand pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's gonna be the long memory and seismicity that's gonna be interesting, because how do we apply the same models that we use for financial markets, volatility and returns, to earthquake occurrences? Like, what are we measuring? Oh, boy. That's fine. Long memory and I can honestly reference our paper there, but and then, which there's a bunch of score-driven model papers that Sabi recommended for me to read. And then I need, oh, I was like, why did it not happen? Data, and gotta make sure I spelled that right. Data sources. This is where we're gonna use a lot of the national organizations, NOAA, whatever is in methods. There's no freaking way. My headphones just died. It's a sad world out here. They did just die. Such a sad world. Oof. All right, they're back. Data sources. Data transformation. Oh, this could be something to look into. This is basically what he's asking me. How are we going to utilize what we get from these databases and apply it through these econometric models? Like, how do we apply the models to the data from the databases, and how do we interpret that? That's his main question to me. What's our interpretation of this? I don't know. But this is basically saying how the raw earthquake data could become time series data. So now it's going to be up to us to choose one of these 5 methods in which we could interpret them from, or see if we can come up with like a combination of the two. Ooh, seismic energy release sounds fun. No clue what that is, but that sounds kind of fun to learn about though. All right, let me see. Data transformation. This is gonna be like explaining. I'm just gonna call it EQ. I kind of low-key want to change this to, I like this. I feel like this gets the 1.11, like I feel like that gets very repetitive. So examples include, and I'm gonna take off this because I don't like the overlap, it's kind of bothering me. So we could do number of EQs per day, month, per day, week, month, year, half a decade maybe. Maximum magnitude per time interval. We could do cumulative seismic energy release, cumulative seismic energy release, regional seismic event count, regional seismic event counts. I feel like we can also compare, I guess, have some sort of, not benchmark, but like a timeline in a sense, where we compare seismic activity pre said date and post said date. I feel like that's almost like saying, when did global warming ramp up, and then compare seismic activity before that date and after. That's kind of my thought process. Like a climate change turnover. I don't know if this makes sense, but I can always come back. I can always come back and revise the sentence. All right. And then there's the modeling approach, which is the possible methods which we are using is fractional integration, models, which I will come back and figure out what the hell that is, long memory time series, models, score. I have to learn what all of this is. Score-driven models, comparisons to traditional. He has a paper that he said he just developed that has a model that we can use. So I think this will be fine. Like, we'll see. Software and tools. Okay, so I know for a fact he'll probably use Gauss. That's his like thing. What was that? It was a professor I just talked to who told me about some statistical software. I think it's called Stata. Yeah, there's R, Python, Stata, yeah. And then I heard a lot about this one. I know somebody who works here. I think I'll ask them how do they feel about this. Oh wait, but this is more so business and social science. So maybe not. Oh, maybe so. What the hell? That's actually kind of crazy. Dang. Learning curve is way low. Good lord. This looks so like simple too. It's kind of fire. But see, I don't know. Yeah, I'll ask about that. That's interesting. I know we've used R. We use Excel for like storing and storing data. This is basically what we use: storing data / results. Okay, and then we don't use MATLAB. Yeah, I don't think he uses that. Okay. And then we'll use the public earthquake databases. And then of course we will use whoopsie. Wow. Okay. Dude. Current stage of the progress, jack shit, nowhere, man. Literally nowhere. I mean, current stage of the progress will be documented via this research diary, so I'm not really like gonna put that. I'm gonna omit that. Expected contributions. I mean, do you ever... Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant. This project may contribute to an interdisciplinary understanding of how econometric models can be applied beyond financial markets. I honestly think if we can pull this off, this will really like open up a whole new gateway to using econometric I think this is already a thing. I seen it on, what's that place called? Not Stack Overflow, Archive. It's in the Econ Physics department. But hopefully this makes it simpler to understand how to do these things. I think even the smallest of contributions will like push the field forward. So, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, I think that's like the awesome thing about research is it's still a contribution. You kind of prevent the next researcher from going down that same like hole that you went down. Yeah, honestly, not after this. Like, I think I want to focus on seismic activity, but I would love to look into like solar, wind, or turbulence. That was actually like one of the things I wanted to do. I wanted to do either seismic activity. I think it was solar power. It was wind turbines, and it was something else. I think it was hydropower. Was it hydropower and like hydroelectricity? It was something else that you could look into. I'll have to see. Yeah, all right, let's see. So I think next I'm gonna do, I'll put the expected contributions. What do I hope that this research project contributes to the field? I don't know, is this even novel? There's papers on this for sure. I mean, we just looked at them. Where are they at? Yeah, there's papers on this already. Literally written by my professor. I mean, there's papers on, he's doing score-driven degrees of fractional integration, but he's doing this probably in the financial market. Yeah, COVID-19, pandemic. Yeah, he just did this too. Oh, he did it with Yanni. Freaking love Yanni, dude. Shout out to him. Oh, I might reach out to him then and ask about this paper. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. And this one is score-driven, long memory dynamics of worldwide regional temperature anomalies. Maybe instead of using just the northern hemisphere, maybe we just look at his results from the southern hemisphere, where it's hotter, the plates are moving a bit more. Maybe we do that. I think that might work, right? And then this paper is long memory in earthquake time. Okay. Long memory in earthquake time series, the case study of the geyser geothermal field. Oh, so this individual did geysers. And then this is another paper on fractional integrals. So it doesn't seem like anybody's done this on seismic. Achievements and new frontiers in research oriented to earthquake forecasting. Okay, let's look at the broader topic. Due to the intrinsic complexity of the problem as well. I'm telling you, I think it's almost like, how can you predict when something's gonna happen? That's so random. as well as the limited size and different accuracy of available observations. Yeah, and yeah, during the last decades, increasing efforts have been devoted to geophysical research. Okay, so I feel like if this is a 10-step problem and at least 5 of the steps are predictable, then we can at least use that to figure out the other 5 steps, you know? So if the Earth's lithosphere is predictable and some of the processes, or several of them, that happen there are predictable, maybe we can work our way up and try and figure this out. A holistic approach. Integrated multi-scale process. Narrowing down the magnitude, range, territory, and time. Long-term tectonic loading and slow nucleation to rapid rupture propagation may contribute to estimate the stress state and temporal evolution of geophysical observables. Okay, so this is about there's a lot of papers. I think if I read these, I'll have a better understanding of what other people have done, and then I can better contribute. So, oh, there's a National Institute. Yeah, this will be fun. Yeah, this will be fun. All right, let's continue. Expected contributions. Pretty much. If I say analyze and interpret, is that redundant? Hold on. Let me make sure everything's good. I'm waiting on this flipping, dipping email. But it's not. Is it still cold? No. All right. So do I say analyze or interpret? Let me see. This project also aims to see if the same methodologies used to analyze and interpret financial, well, it's really financial returns, but we'll say financial systems can provide insight into complex physical systems. Honestly, future, wait, let me write that. Hold on. Future direction that I can think of. Sheesh. Oh, sheesh. Future direction. Research that I can think of, honestly, is applying this to other physical systems, complex physical systems. I know I'm currently doing a research project where we're basically taking, are we doing this through financial methods though? We're basically taking models. Yeah, we are doing it from the financial. We're taking the same methods that we're using from financial model or finance markets, and we're applying it to, well, first we're doing atomic, or we're just doing particle movement right now. So it's like position, we're taking the derivative of that and getting velocities, so on and so forth, plotting histograms of that, analyzing the data. And then I think we're moving forward to simulations. So, but that's like compared to what we're about to do here, my other research project is like probably like a 3 out of 10 on the intensity scale. Like this is whenever I work with my supervisor, it's always like an 8. An 8 out of 10, not even a 12 out of 10. Guy's a genius. Okay. Oh, they're limiting this to just seismic activity though. Where do I want this research project to go and grow, I guess? I would probably want to, I don't know if I want to, you know what? I would like to compare this to different geographical regions. I would actually like to see this in, just because it popped up, and I want to see if there's a correlation between topography and seismic activity. The Himalayas, Tibetan Plateau, the Andes, Rocky Mountains, the Alps, Ethiopian Highlands. Okay. Japan? And what's Japan's topography look like? Actually, I'll just... Hey, there's me. Holy moly, that's... But see, I feel like this has correlation. Oh wait, no, this is this seismic activity or is this one topography? Yeah, this one's for topography. This makes sense though. There's a high topography in this western region, and then there's also very high seismic activity as well. This makes sense. And they also said Africa in the Ethiopian highlands. They call it the roof of Africa. Maybe it's, but like, yeah. And this has high topography too, but obviously there's not gonna be any, what's it called? Not gonna be, I think, I, oh, wait. Can I spell? Their earthquakes come in the form of, dang, what are those things called? Gosh, what are they called? What are they called? Ice quakes, yeah, but, oh my gosh, what are they called? It's like the rapid snowfall off of a mountain. We learned this in like 2nd grade. Avalanches, sorry, avalanches. So does that mean avalanches are Antarctica's version of an earthquake, or no? And how come, oh, I didn't mean to exit that out. It's fine, whatever. Okay, that's one of my questions. Oh, we could extend it to storms or solar wind turbulence. I think towards the end of this, I will like want to build a visual dashboard of some sort to like explain this as simply as possible to like the lay person. Oh, this is a good question too. I think that might be it for me. Okay, and then well, I might want to put this at the very bottom, like on a page down here. Okay. Like I might add a page. insert a blank page, and then make this the academic references. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's do my academic references. Then I'll have another one for my data sources. And then I'll have another one for, I don't know about software documentation, but I'll look into different packages. And then there's the appendix. Which this is primarily for me because I need to be able to define all of these terms and what they're doing and what the hell they mean. So I'm gonna put this bigger and unbold it. Should I make it like one of these? Why not? I don't really care. And then I'll do the same thing to this. And then I'll actually delete this. I'm not sure why this isn't. Okay, that's good. Okay. And I think this is good. And so then there's going to be another page specifically for me. Okay. For me, which is going to be the appendix. Breaking down terms, formulas. Equations. I feel like I wasn't super committed to this project, but now that I've done all this work, like now I'm 10,000% locked in. 10,000% locked in. For sure. Gotta be. I have no choice now. No choice. Bro. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we have a lot of terms to what the hell? What time is it? Okay. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. Okay. I think this is good. My head is killing me. Wait, let me. And I need more water. Okay. Okay. How did I do this with my other research? I did what did I accomplish today? Questions for Sabi and let me just go look at it. Let me just go see how I do this. I do this as entries, entry summary, task completed, questions, entry summary, task completed, questions, entry summary, task completed, questions for Sabi. All right, but I don't think these are bolded typically. Task completed. Okay. Holy crap, that's far out there. Okay, and then I also have more to-do tasks than completed tasks. Why does that keep going all the way back there? Okay. Oh shoot. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it viability? I also should just split this, shouldn't I? I should have just done that from the start. Okay, I also need to... What the frick just happened? What the frick was that? Matter of fact, is this even a thing? Of course it is. What is it, May, like, when's the end of this? 24th. Not really what I meant to do, but valid. Okay. So this shouldn't be here either. Doubt it, but whatever. Okay, so we have this entry in this summary. Oh, this is gonna bother me. Okay, to do tasks that are done, and any questions I have for Sabi. Okay, so for R, I'm gonna, and Sabi might know of some. Holy crap, that's fine. It's not like I have a life or anything. I can definitely look through all of these packages. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. All of these packages, though, in R, there's definitely there has to be something on seismic activity. I'm willing to bet my bootstraps on it. Japan has the most earthquakes. That's so redundant. Oh my gosh. I just want to make myself feel useful, honestly. I think I'm good here. As long as I can get back to it. There's literally no way, like, there's no way. Like, all of these freaking high-tech seismic activity labs on the West Coast, and there's no package for it. Let's be so for real. Let's be so for real. Caltech nor UC Berkeley created a Python or R package. Oh, okay, yeah. That's grand. That's grand. Grand bullshit. That's what that is. For sure. Alright. I probably should have linked the Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow probably had, yeah, I was about to say. Stack Overflow probably had way better findings. Oh, I could have just moved the link. Alright, that's good. Okay, wait, we're getting somewhere. This is gonna be the utmost fun. So much fun. Can you tell? And didn't even know fractional integration was a thing. That's gonna be so fun. Why is that going with it? Oh, so much fun this is going to be. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, and then this will go in my papers, academic references to read. Read. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fun. Oops. Why does it keep doing that? It's so funky. Okay. Sabi also gave me a lot of textbooks, which I need to go and get. I can probably use those. I didn't think about that. That's a freakle. What the freakle? Okay. more I can clear off of here, the better. Okay, good. And then this is darn, this should have been 2. Sugar nips. Okay, but it's probably 28 in total. Okay, we're good. Now, let's find some data. Oh, these are the score-driven methods. Sugar nips. Man. Can I download the PDF? Oh wait, yeah, no, I was about to say. Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna get this one. Oh, can I open it in the browser? I don't know why I didn't do that. But, I don't know why I didn't do that the first time. Now, will I read through both of these? Took me a month just to get the courage to create this document, so I mean, probably not. But I will do my best, of course. I think I can read through these though. Probably, definitely not this week. I'd probably make it bi-weekly, I'm not gonna lie. I'd do this bi-weekly, not weekly. So maybe let's do that. Let's do bi-weekly. The week of this. How about I break this up then into, give me another horizontal line here, and then let's do another one of these. And then let's do week of 25th through the 31st. Let's do that. Not sure why that's there. And then let's do intro 2. We're going to continue reading. Now I'm thinking we basically half everything. So let's do, oh wait, no. Let's take off this one. Keep that one. I don't know why I did that. But can I make this a 1? Oh, it's gonna frick everything up. Okay. Wait. But this is a whole different task list. Oh, sugar. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. Wait. Just wait. Okay. That's fine. Hopefully this works. Can I clear formatting? Oh, that worked. Okay. Kind of, because... I should be able to do this. This I'm gonna save. No, it's fine. I should be able to do this too this week. This, I'll just make it, I'll keep it broad this first week, and the next week I'll dive more into specifics. And then I think what I can do is now go through and make these into, what are they called? References. Yeah, I can make a table of contents, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make this into what did I do? But see, it was different in Google. It's okay, I'll put a comment or something. Okay. That's just great. That's fine. And then there's the appendix. Okay. I think I'm good. Let me just make sure I'm covered. All right. What the frick does this even mean? Like, oh, I know what that is. I know what this part is. But like, oh my word. Oh, I know what this is. I have no clue what that is. Oh boy. Okay, what time is it? 12:57. I'm gonna take a break and go get water. Alright. I still need to, I think most important thing today, let me close this, is to look at these labs and go through this data. The data might be way more important than the labs, I'm not gonna lie, but I think this is what I'm looking for. Oh, up to 1996. Let me just look at Africa. Where is it in Africa that had that it was up here, right? I think that had the most earthquakes. Oh no, it's to the east. Okay, let's look at it to the east then. I don't even know what that means. Hold on. Let me go back to the index. Read me. Alright, let me get up off of this. What is this data from? What the hell? Wait, but what does all of this mean? Where's the document? Is there a README on this that I missed? Okay. That's where I was supposed to be. Wow. Okay, but I could just, that's fine. Why is it in Photoshop? I'm kind of scared. That's it? What is this? Oh, the original, they did say the original files would be. Okay, that's just the original file. That's fine, okay. Ah, here we go. Epicenter, intensity recorded at. Okay. Duration, maximum. Magnitudes. Okay, we're getting somewhere. October 18th for okay. Okay. I'll come back to this. Actually, let's do 2020 to 2025. I hope you can't hear my mom. That's kind of funny. Okay, so if I do this, let's modify my search, and let's do 2002, or let's do 2020. That's what I said I was going to do, 2020. And I'll do the attempted to. Okay, and then now let's see what I get. I think it's because it's world data too. And let me get this in a CSV. And let's see. The events was, what is that? 660,000 events, exceeding the 20,000 that I can do, so 20,000 data points at a time. Wow, and it's still too much. Still too much. Okay, now let me try. Let's look at the ones only. In the, what the frick? I've never seen that before. I've never heard that word before. Conterminous. US? What the frick is that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let me put this in red too. Okay, and let's see what we get now. Now that we're gonna just see this. I think we should get something here. Oh my gosh. It's still 72,000. There's no way we go year by year. Okay, let's do this. Attempt 01. World data from 01, 2000 to 01, 2020. I actually did 2025, I didn't do 2026. 2025. And I'm gonna do this. Okay. And this error was received. And then we did 2020 to 2025. Attempt 02, world data from 2020 to 2025. And then, here, let me put a 5 here. So now we're looking at attempt 3, but this is U.S. 48 states data, and we just got that. Let me just go. Let's go with 1 year span. And I'm not gonna do COVID because I feel like that is gonna be way too volatile. So I think I'm just gonna do like 2024, 2025. I think that should work. Let's go 2020. Oh, wait. Did I not change the date to 2020? Oh, wait. No, that's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to see if I settled it down. Okay, that's fine. So now doing 2024 to 2025. And we're gonna see if we get better results. 2,833. I think this should be downloadable. Can I get this? Let's go. Sure. What do we get here? Okay. This is good though. This almost mimics returns, like the change in returns. I'm actually gonna save this and, okay. Wait, where's the save as? Oh, I gotta save it as an Excel workbook. Well, it's a CSV though. Isn't it, it is comma separated. Why can't I just, okay. Sample. This was the NSGS, right? USGS, sample USGS data. And this is 01/01/2024. 01/01/2025. Okay, I don't know why I can't save it. Let me see if I make this comma separated, like if I paste this as comma separated. Or I think if I, oh gosh, let me see, if I remember, if I format it as comma separated, or it's special, it's text. No, there's something I'm able to do, because I remember Sabi would do it, where you basically take it, you format the cells, but you format them as CSV, but it's when you format them as CSV when you paste them in here. I just can't remember how to do it. It's fine. Let me see if I just save it as, instead of CSV, an Excel workbook. What they'll do to me. Nothing. I think I'm also changed the name. Oh, I did not mean to do that. 01/2024 to, I never know how to label these correctly, but now, is there a link I can get for this? Because I think you can link, I'm not sure. That should be possible. Oh, wait, I think that was it. In share, can't I just link this, copy the link to the sheet? Okay, thank you. And then link it here. Oh, control that. Yeah, no, okay. I'm not doing all that. Never mind, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's copy the link. Oh, it's the same thing. No. I'll just share this. I'll share it with Sabi. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to. I'll just have to copy the link, and then on top of that, I'll also share it with Sabi like this by link. Okay, and then I'll say this attempt was successful. Boom. And I'll put this in red. Keep this in blue. I don't have any questions for Sabi right now. Maybe. Why does it do that? What time is it? I gotta make sure I'm not late to tutor with my kid. Yeah, but I need a new number. It's fine. Okay, and then okay. I think this is pretty good. Oh boy, that was a good bit. But this is good. I like this. I honestly think this is so interactive too. This is way, way better. Yeah, this is way better than the NOAA. And then we still have to look through Sage. Alright. And we still have to look through some seismic labs. And I think this is what I'll do when I return, but for now I think this is great progress on the day. Oh shoot, I forgot the mic was muted. I'll probably do this again tomorrow at like, I don't know, sometime. And I'm gonna be studying today later, but it's a study session with a classmate of mine, or a friend of mine. What? I'll try and study tomorrow. We'll see, but I gotta go. I have to tutor somebody in like 10 minutes. But let me send this email. And yeah, all right, bet.